1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Out there in Mandolin Land, Mike Hedding here, coming to you today with a lesson for the classic old hymn, Come Thou Fount of Every Blessing. I wasn't familiar with the song, but one of my students showed it to me, and I really fell in love with it. It's got a great melody. The beauty of this song is in the simplicity, and that's what we're going to work on for this song, is playing this really simple melody with great timing, with great tone, and we're going to work on playing that melody in 2 different octaves. So playing it down low and then playing it kind of up another register, which is really good practice. It helps you learn the fretboard, learn, variations on how to play a melody that you know somewhere to learn it somewhere else on the fretboard. It's really great practice. I'll break down all the solos note for note, show you which fingers to use, how to play, the timing and all that. And then I'll also show you some backup for this song. This song has a bunch of strumming that we're going to do some quick chord changes, which will give us some good counting practice and some good strumming practice, and we'll break that down as well. And if you're watching the preview of this lesson, you can head over to my website, MikeHeddingMusic.com, and grab the full lesson. You'll get access to watch all the videos, and you can download the tabs and the practice tracks. All right, here's Come Thou Fount of Every Blessing in the key of D. All right, let's start breaking down the beginner lesson to this classic hymn, Come Thou Fount of Every Blessing. We're in the key of D, and this is a great, beautiful old melody. And what we're going to work on for this song is really just playing the simple melody with really good tone and timing. We're not going to get super fancy with this one. With these beautiful old melodies, they sound so great on their own. So what I want to focus on with this one is just bringing out some tone, and we're going to look at playing the melody in 2 different octaves. So that's what we're going to really focus on for this lesson. All right, let's jump in and start breaking it down. All right, so let's break down this little intro we're going to do. So we're also going to use it at the end of the verse, but we're going to start on the 2nd fret of the A string, open A, and then 4-2 open on the D. Just walk back down the notes. And I would only play this part if I was starting the song from absolute nothing, but it's a great little intro to the song. So it's kind of just wraps the song up nicely. It's the end of the verse, so we go. And we're counting, remember we're in 3/4, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So we're going 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2. And then we're going to walk down 4-2 open again. So we're going to get a lot of practice doing that 4-2 open on the D string. It's just walking down the notes to a D. So that's all we're doing there. So remember the intro is. So one thing you can do is count 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's how I did it at the beginning of the video. So the pick direction is super important on this lesson. I'd really encourage you to look at the pick direction below the tab. So the staple looking symbols are the downstrokes. The V looking symbols are the upstrokes. So in all the down beats, we're going to use downstrokes. All the up beats, we're going to use upstrokes. It's really going to help us play the timing. So for an example, in our intro, we're going 1, 2, 3, and. So we're going down, 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 up. It'll really help you play with the correct timing, but also not rush through it. So that's really important. All right, so we have, and we're going to get a bunch of practice playing that line. So let's do it a couple times. then we're going to start our opening melody line. So we're going to do our pickup on the same 3 and we're going to play 4th fret, 2nd fret, walking down to this D note. So that's all we're doing there for our pickup. And then we're going to play open D string, and then that 4 open that we have already done, and then 2nd fret on that D string. And then we're going to play that little ending lick that we just played for the intro. So not too difficult. So all we're going is just don't rush through it. That's probably really the trickiest part. So let's count it. So it's 3 and 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3 and 1. So we're playing that same timing for all those measures. 1, 2, 3, and 1. So we're going down, 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 up, down, down. That's really going to help you play the timing. So let's put those together. So we have... The other thing I didn't mention that you have to do right here is let this ring out for 2 beats. 1, 2. So we let that ring out for 2 beats, like I said. So it's 3 and 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3. And then we actually play that whole phrase again. So that's really all the kind of what I'm calling the verse part is pretty simple. It's really just that little phrase. So that's basically the whole verse. Then we repeat it again. So that's all we're doing for the verse part, so not too hard. One other little variation I didn't write into the tab, but if you wanted to, you could add a little strum on that little ending lick. You could go strum, put your first finger down, and then I'm strumming the low sounding 3 strings. And then take your hand off and just do the middle 2. It just kind of adds a little strumming sound. I kind of think of this melody as wanting to fill it up, you know, maybe like a piano might or something. And I'll show you more how to do that in the variation as well, but that's just one little thing you could do. That's optional. So one other thing you could do is slide into those notes, like sliding into that 4th fret. Just a little subtle thing you could do. Kind of you're trying to like mimic a voice or something where you're sliding into the notes. So we play that twice, like I said, and then we're going to go into the second part of the song.